The Buckeyes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gilliam. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Boy, this just hasn't been their year. All of the aspirations starting the season in the top 5, but there's always someone that seems to bottom out against those big expectations.
No question, Reese. And what's so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like they could be All-Americans. They have got...
That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams. And
okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Motion from the back. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And when you run screens, it's important that your quarterback buy time, so you can get those linemen out in front and try to really set up the screen. He bought time to the last possible minute, took it on the kisser, but made the completion.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moore to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Finding open areas. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Armour. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Buckeyes are on the move. The run from the shotgun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll get rid of it. Once the defense is wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Moore will throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He wants to take the top off. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Moore to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Now on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He might want another play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore will throw. On target. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Takes the handoff. It's Gilliam. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Ohio State! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Armour. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Flips it out on the screen. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on 4th.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. 3rd down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball. And that's exactly what happened. Now,
there he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just keeps slinging it. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to
the Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Moore will throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oof, that's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you've got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making checks. After the run, now to throw. Finds his man. It's Austin. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up.
Great place to start for this offense. Moore to the air. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Armour. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the tight end. Pulls and fires complete. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Escapes trouble. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught behind the line. It's Armour. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
And you don't see that often where you're running a screen and you're featuring the
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the...
Oh, it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Guys, you got this. Let's win.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get there.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team,